Alright, let's do a quick video of some hangers I made. I have a couple chest rigs and a plate carrier hanging up in my closet here. If you're looking for a place to store them, I know they make commercially available hangers. But I just made some out of some pipe. So, you see a plate carrier just hangs right on there. This doesn't have any plates in it. It's just hanging there for now. But what I did, so I just took some regular pipe, this is galvanized, and I ran it through my shelf down to the bottom there with a floor flange. Just bolted that to the back of the shelf, drilled a hole in the front, put a T on there, and then I put 5-inch nipples on that on each side. So I think total length is about 11 inches, which should hold just about any size plate carrier or chest rig that you have. And this is nice because it's kind of modular too. So if you need a little more room maybe between each one, you can use either shorter or longer nipples to get the desired width that you need. And you could also use a different length going into the shelf. So you could kind of stagger these. You could put maybe one out here and one in here, if you don't have as much room width-wise as I do here. So this is just a nice way to be able to hang stuff up instead of, leaving it bunched up in a corner or something like that. Especially if you are a massive sweater like I am. Everything I wear just gets drenched like I went swimming in it. So it's kind of nice to have it up, hanging, get some airflow through it instead of, like I said, just throwing it down in a corner and letting it get all mildewed or whatever. Especially if you spend good money on some of this stuff. You want to keep it nice and clean. And it's just easier if you ever have to grab it, you can grab it off of this rack and know what's what. If you have different rigs for different things, you can you could even label them or something so you know what's where. So if you have to grab something and, middle of the night you're getting out of town or something, you can grab what you want, not make a mistake that way. So like I said, this is just, each one of these is basically 3 pieces of pipe, a T, and a floor flange. Very easy. I just wrapped some camo tape around there because I didn't want the threads. Sometimes the threads on these pipes get a little sharp. I didn't want them to cut through any of the stuff. So each one of these was about $10 in parts. And like I said, that'll vary depending on the lengths you're going to go with and everything. But, for $30 I have 3 nice hangers. And I'm able to hang all my stuff up and get it off the floor, out of the way. And like I said, it took about a half hour. The hardest part was getting the screws in the back where that floor flange is. Just because I put this in after the fact. If I would have thought of it ahead of time, I would have mounted those before I put the top of the shelf on and everything so I could get to everything. But, hindsight's 20/20.